If you want to maximize muscle growth without spending 90 minutes to 2 hours in the gym, then this is the only split you should be doing if you are a busy individual, because I know not everyone has time for a 2-hour gym session. So for the first exercise, we can do a pec deck fly, which will bias the mid to lower pec. And then to maximize chest development, we need a movement that will hit the upper pec or the clavicular head, such as an incline press or a low to high fly, as both do shoulder flexion. And then for your back, specifically the traps and rhomboids, we can do a transverse plane row, such as a chest supported row, a T-bar row, or Kelso shrugs. And make sure you are retracting your scapula on each rep. And then to finish off our back, and since we are taking more of a minimalist approach, we can then end our back training with a frontal plane movement, such as a standard wide grip lat pull down or a frontal plane Keenan flap. And then for the shoulders, specifically the side delts, we can do a machine or cable lateral raise. And take note that this is optional, but if you do have more time for an extra exercise, you can throw in a frontal plane shoulder press. And then for the triceps, specifically the medial and lateral head, we can choose between a JM press or machine/weighted dips, as both will bias the medial and lateral head. And then to effectively bias the long head of the triceps, we can pair this with a tricep extension variant. And to finish off our upper day, we can end with a standard preacher curl, preferably with a descending resistance profile. And for our lower day, we can start with a leg extension. And take note, there will be more rectus femoris emphasis through a leg extension, which is why I personally always aim to start with which won't always get adequately hit through a squat pattern. And to finish off our quads, we can pair this with a squat pattern of choice. A leg press, hack squat, pendulum, or hip press are all great options. And for the hamstrings, we can choose between a seated or lying leg curl. And then you can pair this with a SLDL, RDL, or a hyperextension. And to finish off our lower day, we can end with a calf press. And if you want to train your abs, you can throw in a machine or cable ab crunch on your lower days.